Now we have a very special person with us, Miss Brenda Skillman. It so happened that one day at the hospital in which she was working, I was in the elevator, and this woman stopped me and said, "I want you to be a part of this brother to brother program." And I said, "What is that?" And then she began to explain some things to me. And now, 4 years later, no, 6 years later, I'm still here. Welcome, Ms. Skillman.
Thank you.
And what is your role with the Brother to Brother?
I'm assistant director and founder of Brother to Brother Academy.
Okay. Now, you know what, I just refer to you as a visionary person. You're the founder of the Academy.
Yeah.
But now there was a vision that you had when you founded this.
Right. In prison ministry, and I taught Sunday school. I taught the junior boys when I was taught Sunday school. And you see them, they come along with them to get out of church, to get out of school, or to get in trouble. A pattern. And it was disturbing to me, getting in jail and all this stuff, a waste.
Right.
Very intelligent, that I knew that were very intelligent young men, but they got it on the wrong people most of the time, and strayed away and got to some things that they couldn't handle. A friend of mine, Mrs. Akins in Lexington, Kentucky, had started a program called Black Males Working. Mm-hmm. It's a program involving young 6th grade through the 12th grade, teaching them language arts, math, reading, just the basics. Okay. Teach them how to be men, giving them role models to see. You can't be what you can't see. So I monitored her, the effect and the accomplishments that program brought to those young men. And I said, we've got to bring this to Hardin County. And so Ms. Akins came here and helped us actually to get things started. Right. We called it Brother to Brother Academy, the TC Embry name. And here we are today. All of the students who have graduated, who have stuck with the program, have either gone on to college or continued their education in the military. Okay. And so that's what we're very proud of. But we want to teach them to be profitable men of excellence.
Okay. Well, we have right in the middle of us a co-host, Stacy Fletcher, and Stacy has had a son who's been in this program. Stacy, I know you've been asking questions, but we just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
And so you can let Ms. Skillman know what kind of effect it had with your son.
Well, I definitely seen a moral standard increase.
Okay.
He didn't have, we talked just a little bit ago, he didn't have a father figure. I was his mother, father, uncle, aunt, grandparents, and, and family dog, basically, Okay. I mean, I tried to give him and fill every role that I could. Okay. But this program and Pastor Dixon and Mr. Nunnally, taking Talik under his wing, really has elevated him to a maturity level that I could not have done on my own as a woman, with 3 other children as well, and full-time jobs and things like that. So this program was essential in getting Talik to where he is today. He'll be 18 in January, and I actually just texted him from this program, and he was like, I really miss it, and tell everybody I said hi. So, so just to see that, and I think it brought out a real positive side to him and a more spiritual side. Because, people kind of push back against that because they don't want to be judged that they're too spiritual or not spiritual enough. But you guys here in this program really just let him be him.
Okay, but so he's not in prison anywhere?
No, sir. No, he's a junior in high school.
Well, then you can blame this lady.
I will thank this lady. I will thank this lady, yeah. So this program it's a very important program, especially for this community.
Challenges. Ms. Skillman, what are some of the challenges that you run into with this program?
Challenges is, the main challenge that we have is parental support.
Oh.
They don't mind their kids being in the program for the most part. But they don't want to really step up to the plate as far as reinforcing what we teach them.
Okay.
And also to help participate as a parent
Right.
in the program.
Okay. Okay.
We love, because you've been, there have been times when you had parenting classes, none of the parents would show up.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know?
Well, we're hoping that will change. But that is a big letdown because as we've been talking earlier about it takes not only the staff, but it takes the child being involved, but we also need the parents.
Right.
And I'm thinking that involvement is not the right word in terms of what needs to be happening. There needs to be commitment.
Right.
And it's a big letdown.
So it's a, from my,
Take
just to kind of explain it for me, from being a parent that had a child that was involved, is it communicated? Is it really important for the child and the parent, whichever parent it may be, mother, father, or grandparent? A lot of grandparents are raising, their grandchildren these days, that they participate as well. It's not just not just for the young men; it's for the family.
Right.
Okay, so explain that a little bit more
Okay.
to
The
us.
thing about it is, they spend more time at home than they do with us, right?
Right.
And if we're not careful, what we teach them here, it's like programming.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anything we learn is like programming.
Sure.
And that can be deprogrammed at home.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Only thing we want to know or want to do is make sure that we're all on the same page.
Right. Right.
And if they reinforce at home what we teach them here, it really helps.
Yeah. I can see where that's really important.
And what is one of your fears, concern? I know you have some concerns, but what is it that you might be afraid of concerning this program?
Well, the only thing I'm really afraid of is that for some reason you lose support
Okay.
and lose the people. We have a dynamic, committed staff. I have to say that the people who are involved in this are committed, and it takes commitment. Because we give up our time. We're not getting paid,
Exactly.
Right.
but we feel the need of the program. The only thing I fear is that there's everybody, because I'm busy, I know everybody's busy.
Exactly.
And that everybody gets so busy that they can't
Life happens.
spend some time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just hope that we'll continue to bring new people in, and
Sure.
so that the program will continue.
That kind of leads me to my next question. How do you, and I asked one of the other people that we interviewed, but how do you, promote it, and how do you recruit as far as leaders or teachers, and then also the young men that you would like to mentor? And is it what are the grades and age, I want to say requirements, but what is the target ages
Okay.
where you'd like to start?
We started originally from 6th to the 12th grade.
Okay.
This year, because of a special request from a middle school teacher, she has gifted students she wanted to get the program to teach fifth grade. So we're going to experiment this year and see if we can integrate them into the program. It's through coordinated. We have a collaborative relationship with the Hardin County school system, also the Elizabethtown independent school system.
Right.
And Mr. Dixon and Jacinta Pleasant are like liaisons for the Hardin County, and then Tony Parent, who's here today, she is the liaison for Elizabethtown Independent School. So that information, both school systems have bought into this program.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you'll see our brochure on the Elizabethtown Independent School website.
Oh, okay.
And so when that information, any information that we promote, should pass it on to administration, and they disseminate that information out to the students. And, so that they can get the information. We also have a Facebook page, and word of mouth. make an announcement my church, which is next door. They own this building, and the Von Reno Stark Center. Actually, this is a program of the Von Reno Stark Center.
Right. Beautiful place as well.
Anyway, so just word of mouth and these particular, and we from time to time we have done interviews on the local channel,
Television.
right? Local television to just explain the program.
If there was one thing in terms of legacy, as far as what Ms. Brenda Skillman would want to be said about her and this program, what would that be?
That I gave young men a vision and hope, so that they can be all that they can be.
With that, I want to say thank you for being with us, and we really do appreciate what you're doing and your vision.